Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Pal Theory. You may be wondering, why do I have this painted on my face? Well, it's because my wife and I love the Day of the Dead, El Dia de los Muertos. It's the day after Halloween. So that's why it's painted on my face. But today we have a really special episode today. I'm going to be talking about the new PlayStation controller, and it just arrived in the mail. I am so excited for the Ps5 to come out. Hopefully you are too. I pre-ordered this controller thinking it would come on the day of the release, but it came today instead. So I'm going to be unboxing it with you today and giving my quick review of what I think of the controller. Stay tuned. All right, let's do this. Is it weird to kind of be nervous right now? All right, I've already taken off the tape so I can do this with one hand, but let's open this thing up. So that's quite a bit of wrapping just for a controller. Oh, there it is. Let's see what this paper is. Oh, confirmation. Yep, that's me. Okay, so here it is. The PlayStation. So the box seems about the right size. It's got that matte color. Well, and here's the back. Shows some of the features: haptic feedback, adaptive triggers. A lot of people don't know what that means. Basically, harder your push, the more it's going to play differently in the game, as well as it can provide a resistance. Let's say you're driving in a car and you run into a wall, the triggers might actually give you resistance back, so it feels like the real thing. Built-in microphone, we already had that before. Signature comfort, well, that's a promise. So let's open this thing up. Okay, so we've taken this out of the box. This is what's next. Let me get this garbage off. Pull this back. All right, there's a controller. So we'll take this out. I'm scared to drop it off the box. All right, so before we get into the controller, let's take a look. Okay, so it looks like we got the manual right here. I will save that reading for later. We'll stick that right here. Looks like there's nothing in these little pipes. I figured that that's probably where they're going to start just store the charger, but no. Okay, I realized that this does not come with a charger with it, nor does it even come with a cord. It's going to be like the new iPhones. Okay, so first off, the color. You probably can't tell with the lighting I have right now, but this is not completely white. It actually is a little bit gray and almost like a pearl color. The PlayStation button is no longer a circle. It is actually the PlayStation logo. This button looks like it's a microphone, turn on and off, and this is where it actually receives the sound. And this is where you're gonna plug in your earbuds, I believe. On top, this is where you're going to charge it. It's just a standard port. The joysticks actually feel really smooth. It's not loose at all. I remember sometime on the PlayStation 3, you could actually click it back and forth a little bit like it was loose. These are really tight in here, which I like. They've got kind of this traction to help you grip it better, so it's really grippy, which I like. These little buttons on the side, what's interesting is this is actually one giant button. So when I click it, the entire thing moves. So they're not individual buttons. Here's going to be your recording button. Here's your option menu. That's the exact same. This feels pretty much the exact same as PlayStation 4. These buttons, they're buttons. There's not much to it. But what I want to talk about is the triggers. These triggers are a lot harder to pull back, which is great, because it's going to be part of the haptic feedback. Basically, let's say you're running and you run into a wall or go uphill, it's going to be harder to push these in because you're going uphill. These buttons, the R1 and L1 triggers, are the exact same. They just click like normal. But yeah, these back triggers are a lot harder to push. Here's the back of it. Informative, I guess. And the last thing to notice is that the bottom is not rounded. It may look like it right now, but if you turn it, it's actually cut off an edge. So it's a hard edge right there. As hard as it may. There's a better look at it. So that's a little bit different design than the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 3. Okay, so in conclusion, it's a video game controller. There's really nothing special about it. I mean, it's cool that it's part of the new system, but it's a controller. It's made out of plastic. Some of the buttons are, provide more resistance. These analog sticks really do have a lot more grip, which is something that I like. And the controller actually has a little bit more weight to it. It actually has a real weight. Like it's got some sort of, heavy battery or something like in there. But basically, I'm really excited for the PlayStation 5 to come out. I had to show you guys what I thought of this controller. Hopefully you're able to pre-order it. If you don't, I recommend you camp out the night before, because stores like Walmart and Target, just because they don't have any pre-orders, they're still gonna have some in stock the day of, but you may have to camp out and get in line. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day, guys. And as always, peace.